We're live from Okachimachi Station in central Tokyo. This is one of my favorite areas. Hey guys, so it's about 8:30 p.m. here in central Tokyo, and today I'm going to introduce you to some really special guests, some visitors to Japan. They've traveled all the way from Korea, and it's a topic that I wanted to discuss because I really don't know much about J-pop and in that matter, K-pop. And what exactly is the difference? And the best people to answer these questions would be our visitors that we're going to have. So right now I'm in front of Ameyoko Market, which I introduced recently on Instagram, and we're going to, well, actually you can see left and right of me. Most of the shops are closed, but I think you can see them right in the middle, right? Okay, there they are, okay. Hey guys! Welcome to Tokyo! Yeah. Yeah, awesome. All right. So why don't you introduce yourselves? Who are you guys?
Let's do a proper Korean greeting. Okay. 하나, 둘, 셋. 안녕하세요. EXP Edition입니다.
Right here, baby.
Oh, let me get the other way because there's show us one more time. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Who's who?
Yeah. Who is who? Who are you guys?
Hunter.
Hunter.
I'm Frankie.
Frankie.
Hi, I'm Shibe.
Shibe.
I'm Koki.
Koki.
We are the first non-Korean K-pop group that we started in New York. Now living in Seoul. And we have just come to Japan, to Tokyo for a month to be to promote and do a bunch of live shows at the Showbox.
All right. So
In Shinjuku.
In Shinjuku. So they're in Shinjuku for 1 month doing performances, and you still have tickets available?
Yes.
We
We
perform
have shows.
almost every day. We do a show. So
Okay.
come on,
6 times a week. So
6 times a week. So wait. Basically, these guys are really, really busy. They're in performances all the time. How are you even not tired right now? Are you tired?
actually, we just took a little nap on the subway on the way here. And I had to wake up.
Lots of coffee, lots of Red Bull.
Lots of Red Bull. That's how I. But Monster, yeah.
It is
Lots
no
of Monster.
Actually, Red Bull sounds great right now. Let's try to find one. We need a sponsorship.
We might see it. We might see it in some of the vending machines. So why don't we walk down the street? I want to show you Ameyoko Market.
Yeah, we've actually never been here before.
Oh, you've never been here before? Oh, this is in Korea. I think you have a lot of really vibrant markets, just like this one, but they might be open a little bit later.
Yeah, in Korea, those are like some of our
Favorite spots to go to.
Because the food is awesome. You can always find like really cool clothing.
Right.
And it's usually not too expensive.
Yeah.
So.
And can you in Korea you can kind of haggle and bargain, like and try to get discounts? Is that the same thing here, or are they pretty strict with prices?
You
Can you haggle and bargain in Japan?
Yeah, can you?
I feel like
You know what? You know what? There is a place that you can kind of do that. It's in Osaka. In Osaka, that's the only place that I think that maybe you'd be able to have some wiggle room to negotiate.
Frankie,
But not here.
For a discount. So is that a hard no
the first time we got to Korea, we went to this clothing market, and I really liked this jacket, and our friend with us, she's like, you can probably get a discount if you maybe sing or dance or.
Normally,
so I
if you
started
just
dancing.
ask, you can just ask for one. And
I
they give
started
it to you,
dancing with
but-
the owner, and she was hysterically laughing, and like the more I did it, the more money she kept knocking off. Remember?
It ended up being like a $2 discount.
Yeah, it ended up being $2.
I got $15 off that
shampoo
jacket.
and
Don't beep up the story.
I really did.
Maybe if you did dance for some of these ladies here, these grandmothers here, they might give you discounts, especially in Osaka. This street here, Ameyoko, is very famous for having everything is 1,000 yen, just about. Like 1000 yen, we say, 1,000 yen, about $10. So it's actually really cheap, this market. So I don't know if you could bargain for something that's already cheap.
But it doesn't hurt to try.
It doesn't hurt to try. It doesn't hurt to dance either.
And they have everything here. I'm guessing like food, clothes, shoes, t-shirts, medicine, stuff from all over Asia. It's a really eclectic mix of amazing stuff that you can find in this market. One of the reasons why all these things are discounted is because if you check the expiration date, you might find that they're very close to expiring. Shh, inside information, everybody. But it's still a lot of fun. This is where we're going. We're going to be walking a little bit further up. Right above us, you can hear the Yamanote line rolling through. And just on the left and the right side of it, the market is buzzing, usually until about 9 or 10 p.m. They might go a little bit later. Lots of salary guys after work.
It's a good vibe. But I also got a lot of questions for you guys.
Yeah, guys, look, it's us. Plus.
X plus. One thing we really love is Japanese snacks.
Yes.
Oh my god, I think last time we were here, we left with like $50 worth of snacks.
Wow.
We said, wait, what did you say? You had a question for us?
Yeah, I got lots of questions for you. I hope you.
I don't know if I trust that laugh.
So you guys are the first all American, all foreign K-pop band.
Not all American.
All American, not American, all foreign K-pop band. But you met in New York,
Yes.
which is an all foreign city. It's pretty a melting pot of the United.
It's an American
Yeah.
city.
Yes, it is. It's an American city. Now you've been in Korea now for 2 years.
Correct.
This is your second time in Japan.
Oh my God, frozen bananas. Go ahead. Yes. Yes.
K-pop versus J-pop. What is really the difference?
Well, I mean, we're really been mostly introduced to K-pop and really familiar with K-pop. So,
Yeah.
like, I personally don't know too much about like
Yeah.
many J-pop groups, but
We can only compare
I
it
think-
to like
what would you think?
American
Yeah.
pop.
Yeah,
movies,
exactly.
the
They,
difference there.
from like
We're
what
starting to
I've
learn
seen
more,
with
you know?
J-pop and especially K-pop's like Korea's such a small country, so they've always had to try to reach foreign markets to stay alive. So Korean pop companies and groups are always trying like new genres of music and like trying to create the newest, freshest, like craziest product they can create that grabs the attention of people from all over the world. And yeah, I mean, I personally think that's the main difference, but.
It seems like K-pop kind of takes like all these influences from all different types of genres, and you'll hear like hip hop, pop, EDM, like all these different influences in the music. And I don't really know too much about J-pop, but from what I hear, it sounds like it's more its own
Like brighter
sound.
and happier and like
It's a very
Brighter and
hear it and you
happier.
know-
What do you mean?
J-pop is more. It's like its own sound. It's like I don't know.
I think when
right?
you immediately hear it, you're like, oh,
Yeah, that's J-pop.
Yeah. Like there's the very like specific melodies and like instruments and like sounds that
Yeah, so we
I
were-
feel like they utilize to create that sound.
We've been learning some. We're working on a couple covers in Japanese, and like one of the songs we're working on, Lemon. Like
you
the
mentioned
melodies,
Kishi.
yeah, the melodies and everything is so different than what we're used to singing.
Yeah.
So it's like
So even like J-rock, Japanese rock as well, like the specific melodies and like lines that they use and incorporate in their songs, like very specific to like Japanese rock, and like how they have like 2 or 3 different choruses that are kind of the same, but they switch the lyrics on like the second one, then they go back to the same lyrics on the first one, and I don't know, there's like so many different elements. You can't really like say exactly what like differentiates between them. But
Koki's actually half Japanese as well. So
Okay.
yeah, and she means Croatian.
From Croatian.
Frankie's Portuguese.
I'm Portuguese American.
Okay.
And I'm just from North.
Okay.
I'm the boring one.
Well, it's interesting. So you're here for one month. What is the vibe? What's the vibe like here?
The energy, to me, it feels like more like alive and like eccentric and more just more compact. Like Seoul is pretty big, but everything's pretty much spaced out. I don't know if it's because we're staying in Shinjuku that everything kind of feels like pretty close. Like you can walk to places in Seoul. You can walk in a neighborhood, but you don't really walk neighborhood to neighborhood to neighborhood. And it just seems like there's so many
feels
more
a lot
people
more like
around,
New York, too.
brighter. Yeah,
Really?
Yeah, because the energy is like so vibrant and so alive, and it's so fast, and there's like it just never sleeps.
it's just
I feel
different.
like.
And like Seoul has its own charm, and
Yeah.
Tokyo has its own charm. It's just, I wish they were kind of closer to each other, so we could just like Tokyo and Seoul. You know what I mean? Pretty close. But pretty close. Pretty
It's
close.
two airplane rides,
Yeah,
so.
it feels more like awake almost. Just like
I
more
guess.
alive.
It's just more like
yeah.
condensed and like you said, vibrant.
I like it.
Vibrant. I like that word. Vibrant. Tokyo's an extremely vibrant city. So is Seoul. Just they're different. Now you sing in Korean or in English?
Korean. Mainly Korean. Some parts of our songs are in English. And actually, while we're in Japan, we're performing 2 songs in Japanese.
Our whole show's in Japanese actually, so
Oh, so you can also speak Japanese.
well. We've been learning a little bit of Japanese, but we really wanted to for our show to be in as much Japanese as possible, so that our the fans here could understand us, and so we worked really hard on scripts and trying to
learn some of the basics, but it's hard.
But
really
also,
hard.
a lot of the people who come to our shows at least understand Korean. So if we do mess up something in Japanese, we can always revert back to Korean. They're true
But-
K-pop fans.
Did you know Korean before you moved to Korea?
No.
What?
No.
Did no.
Started from scratch. We did start learning a little bit in New York.
Okay.
Started the project, and then once we moved to Seoul, we had our own teacher who actually lived with us, and we had classes every single day. Yeah, so our Korean is still not like 100%, but we can carry conversations just fine. And
Sounds like my Japanese. I get criticized all the time. It's not perfect, but it's good enough to get by.
But when we hear, now when we hear Korean, we're like, oh, they're speaking Korean. Oh, we can relax. I know, it's so weird how that works. But we do a lot of interviews in Korean, like back in Seoul, and so. But it's interesting because now we're just like all kind of diving into all these different languages, and like, you know, because he speaks Croatian, and now
Oh wow.
Korean, and now a little bit of Japanese.
Yeah.
And
He speaks Portuguese.
Koki knew a little bit of Japanese too before we got here, so it's like really interesting.
I speak Long Island really well.
Yeah.
One of the things I think we all really love are the Japanese fans. Like they're so sweet and so kind. A lot of the fans have been coming every day, and they'll wear like there was the holiday this past weekend, and like the fans they wore like
They
matching.
came to Yukata.
Yeah, and it's really heartwarming.
Yeah.
There's so much going on around here.
I know. This is the area. Do you want to see the area? All right, check it out. Boom. This is where I don't know how the signal's gonna be, but right now we're underneath the train line, the Yamanote line, and there's lots of people drinking, eating. The restaurants here have been around usually for several decades, and I guess it's after 6 p.m. they start to spill the tables. They get out the tables and the chairs, they put it out. Somebody told me that one of the reasons is because the police stopped patrolling the area and they're a lot laxer after 6 p.m. I'm not sure, but it's a really cool vibe.
It's so live.
Yeah, and it's not something that you see in a lot of other places in Tokyo. It's got kind of this show-up period. It feels like it did maybe. Actually, the camera's on your
Someone from our team who doesn't want to be on camera.
Yeah. Somebody from the team that doesn't want to be on camera, and yet now she's permanently in the live stream. Yeah. So just to reiterate, we're here with EXP Edition. They're a K-pop band visiting from Seoul, Korea. They're here in Japan for 1 month, and they're going to be playing in Shinjuku
Come
at
see us at
Yes.
Showbox.
Showbox.
And if you check us out on social media, expedition.official, you can check out our schedule, show times, and any of the other fun stuff we'll be
I
making.
don't know if any of you
while
are
we're
in
here.
Japan, but this
Yeah,
is the
get
showtime.
it closer.
Oh, okay. Yeah, hold on. Let me turn it around. I think that might work better. Yeah, there you go.
And this
Okay.
is July. We'll also be performing 2 shows a day in August.
All right, cool. There you go. Boom. Make the pitch.
Oh, and actually, if anyone who's watching your channel, if they want to come to our show, and they like let us know that they were watching, we'll give them a discount too to come in. So
Discount. I'm a liking what I'm a hearing. So that leads me to. I mean, can you guys sing? No. Lip syncing, right? Do you need that headphone set? Oh, you did the shows live?
그대 생각이 영원한 이 순간 나 숨쉬는 이유 Without you I'm hopeless 당신도 내가 전부란 말해줘 알아 we know it we need it to feel like this Feel like this Feel like this that's our first single that we released in Korea so
They got me dancing.
and our new
Yeah.
album we released in January too so
They're like, oh, it's been demonetized. Oh, because it's probably the copyright. Oh, don't worry about it, guys. It's all right. We're just having fun. We're just having fun.
They know
We're just having fun because YouTube's pretty strict with that kind of stuff. All right, well, thanks. Do you out there who are watching this, do you have any question for EXP Edition? If you do, tune in right now, and we'll put it out right now. Yeah, nice harmony. Very good. So this is mostly these are izakaya that spill out onto the street. A lot of them have motsunabe, yakitori, It's kind of all the normal izakaya food. Sashimi, sushi, you can get that there. So how come why are you based in Korea? I've been getting that question a lot. Why Korea?
So we were created in New York back in 2015 as we were creating a documentary about the first K-pop group with non-Korean members. After performing in New York for about a year and a half, we got the opportunity to move to Seoul and debut on the K-pop stages, like where it all goes down, experience Korean culture, and now we've been in Korea for 2 years.
Wow.
And
wow. This is a really huge deal. I mean, there's no other non-Korean K-pop bands.
We're the first.
Well,
We've heard through the industry that there may be some in the works also eventually, or they're making them or something, but we're the first existing. Right?
Yeah, I'd like to see a non-Japanese J-pop. It would be pretty interesting for me. I'd like to see what they would do that was different. Is there anything that you do not being Korean that's different in the K-pop market?
well, I think our backgrounds in music and our backgrounds as performers coming together
Influences
instantly is our music is different. You know, we at first our songs had more of an EDM influence, and now but mixed with K-pop. So now we're sort of trying to figure out our next sound for our next album, and
Crazy,
Yeah.
craziest fan stories.
For anyone watching, we're gonna have a documentary coming out with Vice on July 18th.
July 18th.
Yeah.
All right, come over here for a second. So the Vice Japan is going to be featuring these guys.
No, Vice US.
Oh, Vice US. Vice US. Okay, because Vice Japan I'm not a big fan of Vice Japan so much, but Vice USA is really, really well done stuff. They're going to be featuring EXP Edition, so July
18th.
July 18th.
And it definitely will go more into detail about our entire story from the beginning, and sort of a lot of
around
questions.
Controversy?
People have about,
No. Why would there be any controversy
what
at
is
all?
controversy? What is controversy?
What? Controversy is not a bad thing, guys.
No. I like it.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, we had a lot of haters when we first started, but it's all good. Yeah,
All press is good press.
we love
Maybe
the
not in
haters,
Japan.
too. We love the
not
haters
in Japan.
too, so
We
it's all
are
good.
in V Live. Go check out our V Live EXP Edition.
All right,
I don't know
cool.
what the tag is, but we're on there.
Well, thanks for the impromptu song. I didn't expect that. That was really cool. We're gonna go out and look around this area, maybe get a bite to eat. But thank you so much for joining us on this live stream. Definitely check it out. I'm gonna put a link in the description. You can see more from them, and if you have some questions, leave a comment below, and we'll try to answer them, because I'm sure you have a lot of questions about who are these guys, what are they doing here in Japan, and how do I go and see them, for example.
Come see us.
Yeah, they also are on Instagram, and they have a YouTube channel, and they're on every social media. So I'm gonna post that in the description. Thank you guys so much for your time.
Thank you for meeting up with us.
It's my pleasure. I'm always happy to greet people who come here to Japan, and I'm nice to see people visiting this amazing place. So thank you for coming, and if we get another chance later on, after you've been here for a month and Tokyo's not that new, let's hear back and see how things have changed, and how the shows are going here in Japan. So
Very exciting.
yeah, so we're gonna walk around this area a little bit. I'm gonna take you around a little bit too, just pan around a little bit. So just to leave you here with an impression of what this area is, this is Ameyoko Market. After about 6 p.m., it gets really vibrant like this. Lots and lots of people are out on the street singing songs and dancing and making the vibe really pleasant for everybody. But what makes this place unique is that the food is very reasonably priced. It's very affordable. It's very friendly. If you can get a seat, you can sit next to a lot of people that probably don't speak any English, which makes it even more interesting. It's a great place to make friends, and I'm making my next video on the main channel about this area at a capsule hotel and a male-only